What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to United Souls. I'm your boy Jay, and today we have a very special review for you guys as we are going to be reviewing the Doernbecher collaboration with Jordan brand. Before we get into that, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at UNTDSouls on both platforms. As you guys already know, I stay active with information about sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, and most definitely anything that's going on the channel. I'll let you guys know there. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this collaboration that we have here for you guys. What I have is the Air Jordan 14 Retro DB, which stands for Doernbecher. Colors is black, white, court purple, multi. We have a size 8.5 for you guys. Color code is CV2469-001. These released on December 7th, 2019 for a retail price of $200. So for you guys that don't know exactly what Doernbecher Freestyle is, it's a program that Nike actually has been doing for the last like 16 years or so. And what it is they choose young patients that have had major surgeries or have had complications in their young lives, medical complications in their young lives. So about 6 of them or so get chosen every year to come in and work with Nike and Jordan brand to design a shoe. They get to choose whatever silhouette it is that they want. Most of the time they choose about one Jordan. They do like one Nike SB. They do Nike Roush. You know, all the different Nike Jordan silhouettes that they have. They get to choose one, and they totally get to customize it to their liking. And for the most part, most of these shoes do tell a story, which is what makes the shoe pretty cool. Aside from the fact that all the benefits and proceeds get donated to the Children's Hospital. So that's a pretty cool deal that they have there. They've accumulated about $24 million within the last 16 years to help out with surgeries and better develop the technology that they use for these type of surgeries. So let's go ahead and get into this. Here on the lid, it's a little bit about the designer. So the designer of this shoe is Ethan Ellis. It says the Speed Demon, age 16. His diagnosis was congenital heart defect, heart transplant. His shoe of choice was Air Jordan 14, and it says right here, good luck keeping up with Ethan Ellis. This athletic mile-a-minute guy is passionate about basketball and dreams of playing professionally one day. Despite 6 open heart surgeries, Ethan has managed to maintain his positive attitude and wickedly funny sense of humor. His iconic Air Jordan design is a tribute to both the game he loves and the people and places that were part of his journey. So like I said, this shoe, it's designed after, they get to fully customize the shoe. So he designed it after TCU, which is his favorite school, and I'm sure he wishes to play there someday. Now here's a little bit about the Doernbecher program. It says, as part of the remarkable partnership between Nike and OHSU Doernbecher Children's Hospital, each year 6 young patients design a limited edition Doernbecher Freestyle collection with all proceeds benefiting the Children's Hospital. Now on its 16th year, $24 million have been raised to help save lives, develop new treatments, and provide the best care for children. You guys can find out more about it actually on ohsu.org/freestyle. So, and it says the Super 6. So there's a little bit about that. I'll definitely leave a close-up for you guys at the end of the video for that. So let's go ahead and pull these out. As you guys could see, any of you guys that are familiar with TCU, you guys already know that TCU's colors are purple, white, and black. So let's go ahead and pull these out. We'll do a little overview of them before we get into the up-close detailed review. So overall, you guys can see most of the shoe is in purple accents, which is the TCU colors. Right here, the upper panels, it's supposed to be like the skin of the horned frog, which is the mascot of TCU. They did change out the iconic Jordan Jumpman logo up here, and they changed it to his initials. They made a design on that. The midsole here is cool because it kind of has raindrops throughout the shoe, and which any of you guys that are familiar with Texas, it rains a lot out in Texas, so that's definitely a pretty cool detail they put. You got number 6 right here in the back, which is the amount of open heart surgeries he's had. Inside portion is identical to the outer. And then the laces are supposed to have the names of all the hospitals that he's visited throughout his journey. which is pretty cool. You also get an extra couple pairs of laces here. Well, yeah, you get a purple, a white, and then the extra black ones right here. These are kind of like rope laces. On this other shoe, basically identical to the right one, but on this one you have the Seattle Space Needle, which is where he got his heart transplant. And then on the tongue of this one it says Lil Ray, which is a buddy of his, a friend of his that he met, I guess, throughout his process, his journey that he was going through. And actually Lil Ray was going through a similar situation, so he decided to give him a little shout out right here on the tongue. So let's go ahead and get into the up close and detailed review of the Air Jordan 14 Doernbecher. Alright, let's go ahead and get into an up close and detailed review of these bad boys. Let me start off like I always do. Let me show you guys here the size tag. See if I can make it. There you go, there you guys. So you guys can see size 8.5. These came from the sneakers app. So there you guys have that. So let's go ahead and get into them. So let's go ahead and start here with the toe box. As you guys can see here, the toe box is made out of like a nubuck suede type material. Now, one thing to notice is the left shoe, it has a white Jordan Jumpman here right at the front. And then the right shoe has a purple one. You guys see it right there? So that's one little difference that they have. Also, the laces, you guys can see that this one has the purple laces, this one has the white ones. Now, both of them have the, like I said, the 6 hospitals or the different hospitals that he has been taken care of or has had surgeries at. So that's a pretty cool detail that this has. The tongue up to the top here is made out of suede as well. You have your Jordan with the little tube right here in the back. Now, on your left shoe, here's where it says Lil Ray. You guys can see right there. And like I said, that's one of his, a buddy of his that he met throughout his journey with the whole procedure that he's had done. The right shoe, it just says 14 years old. So you guys can see it right there. It says 14 years old. So maybe that's one of the reasons that he decided to use the Jordan 14. If we come here to the set of the shoes, you guys could see this is kind of like a multicolored, kind of like a chameleon paint is what they used to call it, as well as this panel right here. But supposedly the texture is for the horned frog texture from the TCU mascot. And then another real cool detail is that they changed that out. As you guys could see, I don't know if the camera will catch it. It's his initials right there. If not, I'll put pictures at the end of the video so you guys could get a better look at that. Both of them have that as well right there. And also on the midsole right here, you guys can see there's raindrops. And those raindrops are supposed to represent, you know, the amount of rain that there is in Texas. So that's a pretty cool detail that he had as well. Now on the back, as you guys can see, they put the Seattle Space Needle. Now, Seattle is the place where Ethan got his heart transplant surgery at. That's why he decided to commemorate that there. Inside portion of the shoe identical to the outer. And if we go to the bottom, this is actually pretty cool. You guys could see it's kind of like that multicolored chameleon paint. You have a white Jordan Jumpman. And if you guys look closely, it says heart rate. That's a heart rate going through the bottom of the shoe. I believe both shoes have that. Yes, they do. You guys can see it right there. Oh, there's another detail right there. So this, the Jumpman is purple, and then your little traction circle right here with the 14, that one's purple, and on this one it's white. You guys see that? It's right there. So that's another little detail that they added. Now on this shoe, the right shoe, it says 6. 6 obviously represents the amount of surgeries he's had in his life. So you know, like I said, this shoe definitely tells a story. As I already showed you guys, you do get 3 pairs of laces. You got a white one, a purple one, and the black rope laces right here. The inside of the shoe, what does it say here? Let me see. It says Go Raiders, Go Sonics, and Go Frogs, which is his favorite teams. I'm not sure if that'll catch it, but I'll try to take a picture and have it for you guys here at the end of the video. So overall, like I said, really well executed. Let me give you guys here a little 360 on these, so you guys could see them. Real well designed, you know, and a lot of detail. So there you guys have it. So now that you saw an up close and detailed review of the Air Jordan 14 Doernbecher, let me know what you guys' overall thoughts are on this shoe. If it's something that you guys were able to cop on release day or are looking to cop here in the near future. This shoe, out of all the Air Jordans that they've done, I think it's probably going to be one of the top ones. As you guys already know, earlier models have been very, very popular. For example, the Air Jordan 3, the 4, the 8 have been very, very popular from the Doernbecher series. So as far as I know, they've never retroed any of those shoes, and I don't know if they will because of the type of program they come from. But I think this is a real great venture that Nike has, and hopefully this is something that they never stop, because not only does it benefit the children, you know, that are affected by this, but they also, you know, get to design an Air Jordan. Many of us wish we could do something like this, but you know, they do a real good job. They sit there with all the designers, I'm sure, and brainstorm exactly what it is that they want to do. So go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this shoe. If you guys own any of the prior models of the Doernbecher series, and which ones they are, you know, how would you rate this one compared to all the other ones that have been released in the past? And you know, if you guys picked up this or any of the other models, like I said, they release usually, you know, Nike SBs, Air Maxes, and things like that with this collection as well. So go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know in that regard. Also, before you guys get out of here, make sure you smash that thumbs up for me, please, so we could go ahead and keep reviewing shoes for you guys. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at UNTDSouls on both platforms. And that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys staying for the end of the video. Once again, I'm your boy Jay. We are United Souls. We'll see you next time.
I got all the Jordans, I got all the Jordans. I write a verse about my kicks and then I go record it. I wear some heat and they be snapping pics like all the tourists. Shit, I can sell a couple pairs and pay off for the mortgage. I'm breaking necks when out in public if the pair is hype. I don't like it when they yellow, need them clear as ice. If I can get another pair, then I'ma cop them twice. I wear my Tokyo, she on me cause she know the price. That's really crazy, I ain't never lied. These bitches loose just like my laces, shit just never tied. The first pair I ever had was the Jordan 9, and I don't even wear Supreme, but I still got the 5. I got some heat in my collection, way beyond the margin. I put a fit together, that's the damage of an arson. These New York trends are on my feet, I'm headed to the garden. I